Would you take a free 4-day train ride from New York to Seattle and be given the brand new Zelda game to try to beat and win $1,000? That is exactly what 24 contestants did for the Zelda Whistle Stop Tour in August of 1993. Nintendo held this contest as a promotion for Link's Awakening, the first handheld Zelda game, and the ensuing story is wild. The contest was pretty simple. Be among the first to beat the game on the train, and Nintendo would give $1,000 to your charity of choice. The motley crew of contestants was mainly journalists for media, gaming, and pop culture publications, but also included teens, kids, and exactly one female contestant who left the train midway through the contest in Chicago. Maybe she didn't want to be stuck in a train car with a bunch of sweaty nerds, but I digress. Shortly before the contest had even started, a bridge had collapsed along the route, which caused the train to reroute from Los Angeles to Seattle. Each contestant was given 5 rupees, which were actually just 5 pieces of candy that they could use to ask the Nintendo representatives for clues on the game. You could win more rupees by correctly answering questions about the location the train was passing through at the time. During the contest, one contestant was momentarily thought to be dead. Per the Chicago Tribune, when the Zelda Whistle Stop Tour switched trains in Chicago, Matt Williamson was nowhere to be found. He was discovered locked in his sleeping compartment, a Game Boy at his side, but he was so exhausted from playing the game all night that he didn't hear the frantic cries to wake him up. So railroad workers took a sledgehammer, literally, and broke his door down. The winner of the contest was even controversial. Jeff Hansen, who was 13 years old and the reigning Nintendo World Champion, beat the game in the first 2 days. Nintendo refused to give Hansen the prize. Much later, Hansen told Nintendo Life, "Unfortunately, there wasn't really any incentive for Nintendo to give me, the only non-journalist, the money. So I was a little disappointed to find out that I did not qualify. I recall that there were several others that also beat it before we arrived in Seattle, and the first one to do so after me was declared the winner." The official winner was Russ Sokola, a writer for Electronic Games magazine. His recollection of the journey is through rosier glasses than Jeff's. From New York to Seattle, we played the Zelda game, got harassed by rude Amtrak personnel, and generally stuck together as a group, bonded by such an unusual experience. Everyone on the Whistle Stop Tour accumulated anecdotes, learned more about each other, and had a great time playing games and seeing the fields, abandoned cars, people, and mountains through 12 states across the northern half of America. When I tell people about the trip, they look at me like I'm crazy, that I actually went along voluntarily. But overall, it was a positive, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, maybe for you, Russ, Jeff should have won. Nintendo, please bring this type of goofy, wacky style of contest back. I need 50 nerds on a train starting a fight over the new Pokemon. The world needs this again.